Hello, hello. Let me see if I get a notification. I don't expect a whole lot of people because it's concerning travel, but let me see if I can get this notification. Hope that everybody is doing well. And it's summertime. I hope that everybody have some travel plans or some travel fun in store. Coming up. Let me make sure that I'm on and I can see myself. Yes, I am live. It's showing that I am live. So if I can get y'all to hit the like button, whether you're watching the replay or you're watching me live. Look, at somebody already hit the like button. Thank you, appreciate that. Let me change this chat filter. We're gonna make this quick. We're gonna talk about this later. I'm gonna change the title of this message. How do I do this? I always forget how to do this. I'm gonna change the title of this message later because this is really updates. But I wanted to go ahead and do this live. I don't know how to do it, so you're going to have to change. You're going to have to stay the same. You're going to have to remain the same. Let me see if I can make sure I can see my chat. Hello, hello, hello. Hey, NC born and raised and First Lady. NC born and raised. And I can't see everybody clearly because of this new way that, hey, thank you for coming in, moderator. I can't see everybody clearly because of the new way that YouTube is doing things. But hello, hello. Hey, Tracy. I can see some. So if I miss anybody, it's because I can't see you. Hello, First Lady Sparkle. So I'm going to go through this real quick. Y'all remember back some months ago, probably in March, I was talking about this lady who is a travel agent. Y'all got to watch out for these travel agents. Who left those people on the pier in Miami. It was like 50 folks. She got most of the people on the cruise, but there were some people left on the pier, and she never did pay. Hey, Starbella, she never did pay them people their money back. She knew before the trip that they didn't have no cabin. She didn't bother to tell them, and them people flew all the way from Minnesota to Miami, thinking that they was going to be able to get on this cruise. And she could have told them, "Hey, we don't have no rooms for you," but she gonna wait till they get out there on the port to tell them, you know. And so, yeah, Monica, the scammer. Well, I wanted to come and do some more updates on that. So y'all listen, beware. And I got all of this stuff from Facebook. So the updates is that, and I've always wondered why this woman not, why has she not been arrested? Because she did it for that cruise. That was in March. Okay. And that was about anywhere from 25 to 50 people. She did it for every year they have Soul Fest in Aruba. It's not a cruise, but you just fly over to Aruba and there's Soul Fest. And she did it for that trip. Those people began to find out that they wasn't booked like they thought she was, and she was taking money. And she did it for a trip in Costa Rica. Now, Costa Rica, she was there and she was falling all out on the port and acting all dramatic. So it's like, why is this? Hey, T. Danielle, why is this lady not arrested? Because that's a lot of money she's scamming out of people. And let me, before I move on, let's listen to this this report from off the news. Let me see if I can get to it. Yeah, y'all watch out. A lot of this booking you can do for yourself. Trust me, unless you know the person for sure. All this booking you could do for yourself. Let me see if I could turn this up. Let me see. Know the person for sure. Not me. I want to hear this. Okay, Sam.
Been a trip to Costa Rica and many future trips that are paid.
Update tonight to a story about a travel agent accused of taking money from travelers. And now travel agents also say they're victims.
First a Carnival cruise, then a trip to Costa Rica, and many future trips that are paid for and now canceled. Fox 9's Karen Scullen tried to get her to answer some questions today.
I tried to get answers. Fox 9 spotted Minnesota travel agent Monica Faulkner outside her St. Cloud home. But when we went to knock on the door...
She's not here, sorry.
Well, I saw her. I know she's here. We have some questions. I think a lot of people are contacting me trying to find out about their money. Fox 9 started getting contacted in March after she took a group on a throwback 90s Carnival cruise. But some travelers were told they didn't have a room and were left on the dock as they watched their spring break sail away without them.
When she never came out to address people and that boat was sailing off and we're sitting on that port, people were in tears.
But Melissa Nash was one of the lucky ones and got on that cruise. She was a brand new travel agent to the same agency that Monica works with. At cruise time, Nash thought there was just an innocent mix-up until she went with 76 other travel agents to Costa Rica for training. They all paid for their accommodations, and Faulkner even had shirts made up. But from the moment they arrived off that bus, the nightmare began.
But we were in the corner for 5 hours. One of the couple of ladies were on walkers. We had one of them falling out because of her diabetes. Her sugar levels got low and she about passed out.
She says Faulkner was trying to book accommodations as they were standing there. But Nash said she never could have predicted what happened next.
When I got there, I go upstairs and they're like, well, you can share a bed with another travel agent that I didn't know.
Share a bed with a stranger.
No disrespect to you, but I don't just jump into bed with a random. I don't care if you're a man, woman. No, I'm not going to share a bed with somebody I don't know.
Faulkner didn't show up to do the training on Monday, and the homeowners where the travel agents were staying were asking for money. Suddenly, no one could find Monica Faulkner.
And then all of a sudden, that's when they said, Monica's missing. We can't find her. Blah, blah, blah. Let's have a prayer. And everybody's crying and stuff. And me, I'm like, she's full of shit.
Then there was also that fainting episode when she was supposed to be paying one of the homeowners. Eventually, the agents got kicked out of the homes because they say Faulkner never paid. She left the country and is back in Minnesota. She told Nash all future trips were canceled, including a trip to Acapulco she had paid for. Aruba travelers had their trip canceled too, all paid for. But now Faulkner is telling some others that some trips are back on. This message reads, don't let all the mess on social media scare you away. And it goes on about booking an Alaskan and Carter. She's telling those who lost money they will get refunds within a week and others 30 days. But she's been promising that to the cruise passengers who were left behind since March.
What if she hurts somebody? Somebody ends up, passing away because of her negligence.
Now, a few people have gotten some of their money back from Faulkner. Others are working with banks and credit card companies to get their refunds, Cash App, Venmo as well. But there appears to be a lot of money lost. I spoke to one woman who was out 10 grand for 10 trips she purchased. She says Faulkner cut off communication with her. Now, at this point, I'm told police reports are being filed. Some have contacted the AG's office. But it's unclear what the next chapter of this story is. It is still unwritten. We'll keep you posted. In the newsroom, Karen Scullin, Fox 9.
So hopefully y'all was able to hear that because I wasn't able to see this. Hold on.
Turn this up.
Okay, hopefully y'all was able to hear that. And listen, travel agents now, basically what they do is they go online, they find someone where they can pay $200 and something, they take a few online courses and boom, you're a travel agent, just like that. And the company, let's say if it's ABC company say, yeah, I'm going to give you your little credentials or your number and you can use our name since you got your little stuff through us. But basically, if you try to go to them, they'll say that's a third party contractor. They don't work for us. You got to go and collect the money from them. So if they're like this lady, Monica Faulkner had been doing trips for years. And previously she was doing a trip. They were showing up. But I don't know what happened in her life. I don't know what went on in her life. And see, that's the thing. You're not dealing with a big company, you're dealing with an individual. So something went on where this year, she was supposed to do, there's probably another $30,000 or $40,000, and she falling her behind out like she's fainting and telling the folks to pray. So it's, y'all, if you can book your own trip and do your own research, do that. Especially if it's a cruise. Cruise is like the easiest thing to set up a group trip for, and everybody's, calling in themselves, to booking themselves, and that's just the best way to do it, because unless you just know the person, unless you know them very, very well. But anyway, so as it shows here, and I got this straight off Facebook, it says, Special Agent Shriver wants to hear from you. And then this person say, me too, skank, call the woman a skank. Honey, these folks mad. And I don't blame them. And it says lock up the scammers, and it says contact, these people if you've been scammed by.
Yeah, they home. They is definitely home. We got video of them folk. Let's get to the neighborhood. Hey, we have the news lady here. We from Minneapolis, but she scammed us out of like $500,000.
Wow.
So it's a lot.
I don't live here, but I'll give it to these
Okay,
people.
thank you. We just want to make the neighborhood aware that they have scammers living on their block. She had a beauty supply here in St. Cloud. She owed them like $30,000. So she lived right up the street. Just want to make people aware.
I wish I had her job.
You and us all. So we just bringing awareness to the neighborhood. Okay. Thank you.
Is it going in and out? Am I going in and out, y'all?
This is her neighborhood. It's a beautiful neighborhood, guys.
Let me see if I can fix this.
Everybody tune in. She's definitely home. Her husband, Christopher, everybody. She walked up thinking that we were trying to come pick up stuff from her beauty supply. Not today. Not today. I got good video, baby. That's coming soon, but I needed to go live to let y'all know we ain't out here playing about our money. You will not play with our money. You hear me? Big dogs out here stepping in the neighborhood. You hear me? She's scared. Gonna come out like if we coming to pick up some donations. Her grandkids came to the car like, hi, hold on. I'm gonna go. We like, Monica here? Yeah. She went and got her grandma. She said, hold on. She said she's gonna be out in 5 minutes. Okay. Came out. Girl, raced the garage. Got there and got the pulling baskets of stuff out. Baby, we not here to pick up donations, Monica. Where is our money? But we didn't clown. We did it respectfully. But I want to smack the dog shit out of her on my mama.
I know you do.
Straight up. I ain't gonna even hold y'all on it. But then that would have been us stealing. Nah, we don't want your beauty supply. She got one on their door. I know I'm just saying.
And they are
playing with, bitch. When you stepped outside of your person.
So to see the rest of this video, I will put it on my backup channel. Y'all can go see all of it. It's 34 minutes long, and you can see all 34 minutes of it on my backup channel. But basically, this lady and some others, they are going to get their money. They said me and Antoinette Steele is on Monica Faulkner. They on her ass. Faulkner Family Travel, TJ Faulkner Heels, grab one. Just the fact that she did this to her friends as well bows me. Quit covering for her. Because there was a lot of people like, y'all just haters and all of that. And it's like, ain't nobody trying to hate on this lady. She owed these people money. They said they hitting people for 10 stacks, dangerous playground. We're swinging y'all from the monkey bars. These people ain't playing. So they're sending messages all on Facebook. They got her address out there. This one right here says, hold on, I got about 4 computers going at the same time. It says if you or anybody else know has been a scam, or you or anybody else has been scammed by Monica Faulkner, Faulkner Family Travel, TJ Faulkner Family Travel Crush, please reach out to me or Antoinette Steele. And I think that's the lady we just seen. If I'm not right, I apologize. Don't think that $100 is a little money, $30 is a lot of money. Whatever amount they want, it should be reported. Also, please contact investigator Justin, and his last name I ain't gonna try to pronounce, Financial Crimes Division, just in case you haven't heard. We ain't stopping. And I don't blame them. I don't blame them for taking their power back and trying to get their money back. I do not blame them. And so they have here, and I guess they feel like if enough people report her, then eventually they'll start looking into it. This is who Monica Faulkner is. This is a very what do they call it when you edit the pictures? I forgot what you call it, but she don't kind of, that's her picture, but she don't look like that really, because I seen a more recent picture of that, and I said, honey, you have aged. You have aged a little bit. But it says, when you see this face, call the police. She steals. So they're telling everybody to beware of her. Now, so y'all, you know, this is, you learn from other people's mistakes, and so those people paid a big price for people to learn from their mistakes. If you do go through a travel agent or a third party, make sure that you call behind them and make sure that you are indeed booked under your own name, and ask whoever you book through, whether it's Carnival, Royal, Norwegian, Virgin. If you're going flying over to a resort, make sure that you, once you pay in them and everything, make sure that they do have your booking, and see if there's any way that you could take control of your booking where that travel agent can't go behind you and cancel it and take your money. But if you can book it yourself, do that. I'm gonna make y'all dizzy for a second because this second story is not in order. Okay, so the second thing I want to talk about, come on, work for me. Okay. Yeah, the second thing I want to talk about, yeah, Ray Black, I don't know why she's not in, because it seems like it's enough money to where it's a felony, where it should be a felony charge of theft, and fraud and theft. But with them keep reporting it and staying on it, hopefully they will get some justice. Some people get their money from her and then file a charge, but I think at this point they're not going to get it. They might as well go ahead and file criminal charges. But y'all, if you can book your own stuff, I don't even go through Priceline. I don't like to go through Priceline or what's that other one, Asperia. Listen, if I'm going to stay at the Hilton Inn, I'm calling them direct, or I'm going to their app direct and booking my own stuff. I don't go through no third parties, because when you get there and they talking crazy to you and say, oh, there's an additional charge for parking, there's an additional charge for resort fees, and the person didn't tell you about it, and you done paid your money, and they telling you owe another $100 or $200, I don't like that. So if I'm doing it myself, then I have everything there myself, and I don't have to be calling nobody and chasing down nothing. So the next thing I want to talk about was also concerning travel agents. And listen, if you are a travel agent, I don't mean no harm. Don't blame me, blame them scammers. Don't blame me, blame the scammers, because there are some very honest travel agents out there. But they are suffering because of the Monica Faulkners of the world. So the other thing that's going on, and it has to do with cruises, is it says Virgin Voyages issues warning to travel agents over deceptive tactics. Virgin Voyages is cracking down on what deems are questionable tactics by some travel agent partners. This thing is known as the first mates. Travel agent use solicitation and discounting to boost sales, which cruise line says are important and serious issues. Let's see. So basically, what these travel people is telling these people that they can get you a deeper discount. Now listen. Can a travel agent get you a discount? Sometimes. But sometimes their discount is no deeper than you going with what specials that Carnival or Virgin or Royal or somebody may have. Hey, if you work for a certain company, you might be able to get a discount because you work for that company. I work for Walmart. Well, Walmart got a certain discount code with certain hotels. Or let's say if you work for the state, or if you're military, or if you're a teacher, plug that in. If you're a senior, sometimes you can get better discounts just looking at what the specials are and what the discounts are than trying to go through a travel agents. But sometimes travel agents, because of that, they'll tell you, oh, I give you a bigger discount because I give you some of my commission. It says it's outlined several concerns, such as foregoing a portion of the agent's 10% commission to offer a discount to the customers. In other words, the agent will take some of their 10% commission and say, well, I'm going to just take 7% and give you the other 3% to get you a deeper discount. This gives a misleading impression that the agent is offering a cheaper cruise fare than other cruise lines itself. Intermediaries. In other words, this agent is saying this is how much that this cruise line is saying that the price is with the agent's discount, or with you booking it through the agent. And the other agent is saying, well, why is yours so much lower than mine? That because they're offering them some of their 10% commission that they receive from the company. And the company is saying, we're cracking down on that. Don't do that anymore. They said we are actively monitoring these tactics and reserve the right to cancel your first mate account in extreme cases, limit or cancel your ability to sell. We do not think the above actions are the spirit of good partnerships or fair to your industry colleagues, and we just can't allow them to continue. The reason why I want to share this is that the cruise lines and these all-inclusive resorts and hotels, they are cracking down on these partner agents. There's a difference between a partner agent and an actual travel agent. Here at home, I use this travel agency called Way to Go Travel, and I haven't used them in many years, probably over 15 years. But if I'm gonna do travel to certain places that I don't feel comfortable with making my own travel, like certain parts of Africa, or it have to be something extreme like that. Then I go with them. This is an agency that's been there for 40, 50 years. They're a huge company that's connected to other huge corporations, and they have insurance backing. But then when you have partners, agency with partners, that means they just went through like I told y'all at the beginning of this video, they just went through ABC travel agency, got their little credentials by taking a few classes, paid $200 something, and now they can say, hey, I got my agency license through ABC Travel, but I'm an independent contractor. They don't have insurance to where if something happened and they lose your $5,000, that the insurance company is going to just pick it up and pay you. They don't have it. So, and a lot of them are using their 10% commission to give you a lower price, and these cruise companies are cracking down on that because they said that's not fair, it's misrepresentation, it's causing us problems, so we're going to stop y'all from doing it. And so you could book a cruise through them and end up getting your cruise canceled because they're doing these practices that they're saying they're no longer doing it. It says that Dario went on to urge travel agent partners to report any further instances. If you see any example of the above, please share them with the sales team who will sort them out as quickly as possible. And that's how I know about it, because I got like a notification, like if you see anybody doing this, if you can kindly report this to us. And I was like, yep. It says, as a reminder, when you sell with Virgin Voyages, you are agreeing to the ticket contract, which covers abort solicitation and expressly prohibits the activity in our terms and conditions to do business with us. So they've sent emails to everybody telling them not to do it. And so y'all just watch out. I mean, I just hate to say it because so many people are making good money off some of this travel stuff and they're doing the right thing. But again, because you have so many people that's not doing the right thing, you have people like myself who will not use it. I will not use a travel agent. It's just too risky. Too risky. I work hard for my money and I'm not rich. So when I go on my trips, I want it to be there the way I paid for it. I don't want to, So, and you too can travel. And you know what else I do? I watch a lot of travel videos that talks about discounts and how to do it yourself. And you can look at the ship before you go on it and see other people who've gone on that ship to see, what it's like and if it's the type of ship that you want. It's a lot of research that people don't want to do for themselves. But, if you don't want to do it for yourself and you do go through a travel agency, make sure that they're bonded, make sure that they're insured, make sure that they have some type of backup that you've checked out in case something happened with them. For example, I have always wondered, I go through a travel agency, I pay them my money, and then something happened to them. Like, Lord forbid they pass or they end up in the hospital. Then how am I covered? Who takes do they have a backup? It's just so many things that you have to think about when you go giving a third party your money to take care of your travel plans, whatever they are, whether it's a cruise, whether it's land travel, whether it's just a hotel, whether it's flight, all those things you can do yourself. Go to the app, go to the American Airlines app, see what type of discounts they offer. And I even do stuff like this. I go to Google Flights. I go to Pricelines, see what their prices are. They'll show me, okay, American Airlines have a flight ticket for $200. I'm going straight over there. I'm going to leave Priceline and I'm going to go straight to the American Airlines app and I'm going to book it myself. That way I can have my number and everything myself, if that makes sense. if that makes sense. So I might use their little website to see what the price is, or what the discount is, or what the going price is. But I'm going to book it directly through whoever myself. If I'm going on the Carnival Cruise, I'm going straight to the Carnival Cruise app to book it myself. Same thing for Royal, same thing for flights, same thing for hotels. And I know I'm saying the same thing over and over, but I'm trying to encourage y'all that you can do it yourself. You can do it yourself. Yep, make sure you are safe as well as your money. There you go, Ray Black. That part. So that's all I got for y'all today. Thank you, Ray Black, for putting my Cash App in. Cash App, $ Miss Cruiser, $ MSCRUISER is my Cash App if you would like to send anything. Y'all know I enjoy talking about traveling, and I enjoy encouraging people to travel. So just you watching the video is good enough for me. Thank y'all for stopping by. I hope that y'all have a good day. I will see y'all around in these YouTube streets, and hopefully to see some of y'all travel videos. I look forward to it. Y'all have a good day.